has is right to life. Somebody say right to life. That is the first right. As simple as this. It means that you have the right to be alive. You have the right to be alive. That's the first and the most important right. As a matter of fact, this right is so important that it is enshrined in the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria. It is enshrined in what is called the African Charter of Human and People's Rights. It is enshrined in what is called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Anybody's down. It's just simple that you have the right to be alive. What it means is that nobody has the right to kill you. There are only 3 things that can make a man to be lawfully killed. Young men, please listen, particularly to the third one. The first one is in the execution of an order of the court. What it means is that the judge give the court saying that you are guilty and you should drive by hanging, and then you take him to hang him to death. That is the only way. That's the first way. And what I mean is criminal law, and the different man to them and the jack. And I don't know if it's a good thing, but many of them are going to be hung to death. And another state will be there. So that is one of the ways. The second way a person can be deprived of his rights to life is in the exercise of what is called self-defense. That is the second way. And the third way is in order to stop a lawful arrest. So all young men, if possible, hold your hand in your ear. Never run from police. Hold your hand. All young man, you man here, hold your hand. I'm not joking about it. Hold your hand in your ear. Chairman, don't run from police. Don't run from army. If you are running, the mere fact that you want to run and they shoot you, they are right. Are you getting? Never. So what we are doing now is look at your rights, know how to protect them. Never run from police. We are getting it clear. So don't leave anything that will make you start explaining. Don't explain further. So that is the first, and this important right is found in section 33 of the 1999 Constitution. There is no need for you to write it. The second most important right is called right to human dignity. Right to human dignity. Right to dignity of the human person. What it just means is that you have the right to be treated as a human being. You have the right to be treated as a human being. And what does this mean? In case in your village, when a woman dies, your mom used to follow people that used to cut her hair. Or Akon man witch used to handle it the person in Ife. If they mad, my hands go there. Are we getting something? You have the right. That died last year, February 6th last year, and she was not in my own eyes. In my own eyes, she was not supposed to die. I just felt the doctors did not do the things they were supposed to do. Many things that they were supposed to do, ordinarily they did not do it. And after her death, I stood in the hospital. Nigerians don't do this, of course I did. It's actually the hospital is actually the biggest private hospital in Nigeria, in Anambra, sorry. And the CMD of the hospital is one of the biggest doctors in Anambra. And I sued them. And at the end of the day, we settled out of court, they were paying people money. Very good. So, if someone is not supposed to die and the person dies, what you do is you place demand. Are you getting it? Okay. A while ago, people used to tell me, I was telling them, when I finished from university, I was telling them that I'm hoping to make my first 100 million from India Army. And I was not joking. Please don't look at me, I don't used to look for trouble. Pastor can get business. But there are certain things that when they happen to you and you make demands, you will get compensated. A popular one that happened in Onitsha. There is a lawyer from Owerri State. His name is Barrister Chinedu Obas. Yes. OG Obas, not Chinedu. Area commander wanted to park and they were beating somebody. and or they were harassing somebody, the barrister Obasi went to what is happening, and as he was trying to query what was happening, the area commander ordered that they beat him, and they beat him up mercilessly, even with the butt of a gun, and that was captured in camera. And this happened here in Onitsha, and the Obasi went to court, and court gave him 20 million naira. If he had fought with them by manpower, by night would have been gone so soon by Obasi. But just imagine 20 million being given to you right now. Imagine how better your life would be. Just because his rights, he treated him like he was not a human being. Nobody has the right to maltreat you, to treat you in such a way that you won't feel like a human being. So that is the second most important right. The third most important right is called right to liberty. Right to liberty. And this one comes. You have to listen. Right to liberty. Liberty simply means that you have a right not to be locked up. Are you getting it? You have a right not to be locked up. Police, the power to lock up somebody for between 24 hours to 48 hours when they are investigating a crime. When investigating a crime. In this case, the police can just see anybody, arrest person, and lock the person up when there is reasonable suspicion of the commission of an offence. But even if police arrest you today, as I told you, never run from police. As a matter of fact, I don't know why I've not been arrested yet. I don't know. I just don't know why I've not been. But I want to be arrested. I'm telling you the truth. And as a matter of fact, from day one, I told my wife that any day you get a call that I've been arrested, please don't even look for me. Just go and sit down or come back. I might probably want to stay there for as long as they will keep me. Don't, particularly young men, why are you scared? And the police may arrest me. Why? In other countries, if you go into a new city, you can't find your way, or you don't have money for hotel, you walk into a police station on MRO. Then why I don't know how to my car station? Why? So the first is, even if the police have a reasonable ground for keeping you, and police keeps anybody, don't be in a hurry to go. Me, police eventually arrest me. I have been looking for the reason for them to arrest me. I'm telling you the honest truth. But if they arrest me, I'll let them to keep me for like 1 month. Yes, because the longer they keep me, the better the damages I can get. But if police should arrest me, and I know that they don't have a good ground to arrest me, if they have a good ground for arresting me, then I'll probably ask somebody to come and pay me. And the bail, I'm not sure the person to come that day. Let me sleep there now. Then I'll have police station. They don't die. Are you getting? Because the quicker you come to the police, the more desperate they see that you are. Ordinarily, bail should be free. Bail is free. But you go there and everybody knows you demand money. Anytime police stops you, whenever I'm driving, when you flag me down, if you tell me something, I'll help you attack. When you see I'm not in your body, you let me do. You get it? So never sound desperate. Our problem in the southeast is that we are always desperate. If you go to the north, you will see for a policeman to be on a checkpoint and make 100 naira, you would have stopped minimum 5 cars. They still give 20 naira. The thing you should do is don't argue with any of them and tell them that you want to see your lawyer. You have the right to insist that your lawyer or your family member will be with you before you make your statement. It's your right to insist that your lawyer or your family member will be with you before you make your statement. But him and the police have a 24 hours or 48 hours. So how can imagine if you don't write your statement, you go back and why are you, what is it? Haven't you entered that bus and slept in the bus in the night? Did you die? not die. Hope we are together. Okay. So let's you are suspected of committing a capital offense. A capital offense is any offense that is punishable with death or life imprisonment. Those are offenses such as illegal man, kidnapping, rape, terrorism. Those are the kind of offenses. And these kind of offenses, the police ordinarily do not have the authority to grant you bail. Okay? So what happens is that they will charge you to court. And if you have a brother or a sister or a sibling here who has been charged to a magistrate court and is awaiting trial, have you ever heard of the word awaiting trial? If anybody is awaiting trial for between 3 months and 4 months, the person is entitled to be discharged. Court must discharge the person now without bail. From the woman who begets me is entitled to be discharged. So nobody has the right to keep you in the confined space. When they lock you up in any confined space, it is what is called depriving your rights to liberty. Okay? The third right to fair hearing. Right to fair hearing just means you have the right to be listened to. Somebody cannot make you ask. Hope we understand ourselves. It also has other things connected to it. You have the right to appeal. That is, even when you are listening to and the person, you feel that the person wronged you, you have the right to go to the higher authority. Are you getting? In that right to fair hearing, you have the right to be given all the details and materials of what you are charged with. Even if it is caught inside your village, no other court anywhere can charge you for the same thing. It is called double jeopardy. You cannot. Oh, are you getting? Are you getting? Okay, there is this popular story. There is this popular story of a woman that faked her death. Sorry, a man that faked his death. Yes, a man that faked his death, and his wife was convicted for killing him and was sent to prison for a long time. And when she came out from the prison, she discovered that the man is still alive and married to somebody else. And she went and killed the man. And she was now arrested. In law, you cannot kill somebody twice. Yes, she will be sent home. She has served her punishment. Are you getting? Okay, so that's right to fair hearing. There's another right that is called right to privacy. You have the right to a private and family life. What it means is either the government or private individual, they do not have right to be in your reality. They don't have the right to be asking me what is happening in my house. And as a matter of fact, if the government, I was telling the chairman of housing, and he said, I don't know, I should not say I respect my premises without notice. I will sue the government, so you cannot, I will sue you. And the thing is, most times we are afraid of suing people, and I understand because suing people cost time and money. But sometimes by spending that money, you will also make money. Okay, so let's get to another one. I told you right to privacy, your private and family life. There's what is called right to the freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. You have a right to freedom of thought. You can think whatever you want to think. So in your mind, you can think of really killing Buhari, but the moment you use your mouth to say it, you are a criminal. If it's only in your mind, let it stop in your thoughts. Freedom of conscience, freedom of religion. That is why, how many of us had the Deborah story in Sokoto, the young girl that was killed because she said some things? Okay. And nobody can deny you that freedom. But in Islam, if you convert, hope you know it's death. So let's leave that and pursue other things. There's also what is called the right to freedom of expression. Express yourself. You can laugh when you feel like laughing. You can frown when you feel like frowning. Maybe I'll take a little time to explain this. Discrimination, what it means is nobody has the right to deny you anything because of what it means is that if the government are supposed to give everybody in this room 10,000 naira, for example, they cannot come to him and say, my nature or child will not give you 10,000. Are you getting? We must be treated fairly based, and let me tell you, that right to freedom from discrimination means you cannot tell anybody that you are a bastard, even if the person does not know his father or mother. You cannot do that. What it means is that you are discriminating him because of the status of his birth, the circumstances of his birth. Are we getting? And in case you do not know, you cannot even. Okay, yesterday I was walking close to my house, and there was this guy, he's disabled, he cannot walk well. I'm tripping there, I'm meeting him. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. If you are here and your right has been infringed before, or your right is being infringed now, or you are scared that your right will be infringed tomorrow, you can go to court. If you are sure that you have a fundamental right, that is going to court, and this is protected in the Constitution. Okay? Hope we are getting this. So these ones I spoke about, I explained about now, are what are known as fundamental human rights. It tells you not just from CRPH,